here, and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. All right. Let's see. Let's copy and paste some stuff. Let's get the community in here. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's go to my channel. Are we live? We are live. Share it. Copy. Copy, 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 copy. Boom. Invest to share. Boom. Let's ride. I still don't know how to get my chat up here on the OBS though. Let's see. Let's see. 3 dots. Pop out chat. Where do I find that? God, I'm fucking stupid. There's 3 dots there. I don't see none that says pop out chat. How about this guy? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Why am I so loud? My fault, my fault, my fault. Actually, this is going to be it. This is it. I figured it out. I did not really figure it out. All right, cool. All right, guys, what's going on? Let's get a good stretch. A sip of coffee. Sip of buble. Let's try that. I lowered that a little bit. All right. There it is. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see what we're looking at here. Let's get rid of this shit. Start over fresh, per usual. Excuse me, this zone down here stays the same. All this stays the same. Weekly look. Could be putting in that lower high. 1, 2. We got our divergence coming in. Hang tight, hang tight. Where the heck is... I don't want to listen to myself on the other one. Cool. Yeah, so Bitcoin, we could be rolling over here, guys, in the weekly. 5-day, it's looking like it wants to roll. 4-day, it's looking like it wants to roll oscillator-wise. Location-wise, it all makes sense, right? There's not too much right now in these higher time frames that are telling me we're going up. It's looking like a pullback is more imminent. Money flow on the daily starting, it's still flat, maybe even curling up a little bit. But I mean, this divergence, this location, I just have a hard time really wrapping my head around a pump. Just doesn't make sense, right? Everything stays the same. I mean, clearly we have this strong low here we need to break, right? Come down, maybe even a retest to a continuation if we don't just completely fall. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got a neck ache. 6 hour. Playing green dot, red dot. Excuse me, sorry, I came out of nowhere. And then once we get into these lower time frames, there is a chance that we're going to have a little move up here, but it could just be for a retest, right? We maybe could be coming upwards of here somewhere for just some sort of retest for a continuation down, maybe not. We got some divergence coming in, some bullish divergence, but overall, we still have bearish curvature. So I wouldn't be against the idea of it coming up just a little bit right here, just to print another red dot for all you red dot, green dot folk. 2 hour, 1 hour, structurally speaking, yes, we SFP'd this, right? But we are in a rejection zone. We're in that fib pull, that bearish fib pull. I'm going to get rid of this bigger one just to clean it up a bit for you. What I was looking at for a short was this area to be hit. We did not hit that area. However, if you were to extend it down a little bit to the bottom of this wick here, this candle, we have a 15-minute order block of imbalance there too. We come up, we tap that, we reject. We break bearish again. Yes, we just broke bullish, but this could just be bigger picture, a bearish retest. And then we do have some fair value gap here like this. You can even, because this all up to here was mitigated. We still have a gap here. 1 hour, 200, the daily open. Nice rejection zone. And then the oscillator again looks like it's just resetting for another dump, right? Money flow's coming out, curvature still coming out, coming up, roll over. That's what I'm looking at. But I mean, that can change. That can change within the next hour. Everything, it can pump and everything could just start to look pumpy. But I must remain bearish right now. My link short is playing out wonderfully. We'll just start at the 4 hour because not much is different than what I've showed yesterday and the day before whenever I was live and what I just showed on Bitcoin. Let's get rid of some stuff. Okay, we'll just get rid of this fib. The fib is here. So we are in a demand zone, right? We are in a bounce location. Okay, you get a confirmation, oscillator, structural confirmation. It's not bad to go long. We have it, right? We have the 5. We have the 15-minute change. Potential retest. However, this is a 30-minute rejection zone. Higher time frames prevail for Brian. I cannot sit here and say we're definitely breaking bearish because there's a lot of red money flow. There's still a lot of more drawn out, higher time frame bearish oscillator curvature on top of it all. You go up to the daily. I mean, this is the rejection zone, right? Broke bearish, bullish move up into a bearish retest for a continuation down. It's right there. I cannot ignore that, which is technically why I'm very short. So I guess we'll see. I mean, the short I got in, for anybody who's been playing along and watching, is from like up here. The TP got back in up here somewhere. My stop loss is way down here somewhere. Actually, I'll just show you exactly where it is. Stop loss right now is here. And the reason being, if I get stopped out in profits and we come up here, right, and we grab this liquidity, we come up, we get some type of flip. I'm gonna get short again here with all of it, and I'm just gonna double it down basically. Yeah, I know I'm not short from way up top anymore, but I'm gonna take my money here and I'm gonna get short again up here. So it'll act as more money, a bigger position, better position. I'll be able to compound better. I don't think we're gonna come that high, but if we do, that's my plan. Yeah. That's basically, I mean, if we get down here, we get another 2-minute change. We have a lot of 5-minute curvature to the upside. So if we come down here, I'm going to TP and I'm going to enter, not full TP, but I'll TP some, enter long. Probably be looking you know, just for argument's sake, because I can't see what's actually going on here. I wouldn't hate overall target to be this wick here. Have it up there 4.5 to 1, plus or minus. We'll see where this candle goes. I mean, if I can get down here and double up, I'd be fucking pumped about that. Right? Because I'd have a hard time thinking if we're going to break this high, we're not just going to grab this liquidity here, um, and then potentially reject in here somewhere. We actually have, I think we have internal supply up here too. Yeah, we got you can even extend it like this. Wouldn't hate it. But I'm still not really convinced. I mean, I'm not saying that the 5 minutes going to obviously lead the 1 hour, but with all this curvature and all this red money flow, I'm going to have a hard time pulling that trigger because this bigger time frame and the target's down here, right? So we can have a bunch of turbulence, and I'm going to try and not let it scare me out. Um, I mean, if we get down towards here, somewhere in here, yeah, I'd have no problem taking profits and enter it along, or grabbing this wick here, that wick there, even if we don't come for the low. That's okay, because Bitcoin on the is it's different, right? So Bitcoin link is like still here, where Bitcoin broke structure to the upside. But like I said, this can just be like a retest to go lower. Let's see what we got. Here comes the sun. Doo doo doo. What we got in here? Anybody in here watching? Am I talking to myself? I don't know. I really don't know what I did. I don't know how to view anything. I also exit something out, and I don't know how to get it back. Put the specs up. Yeah, any hooser. We got ETH, same type of curvature, guys. It's in the zone. We've talked about this zone. I mean, this is it right here, right? This whole zone here. We're coming up. All right, we broke through this one. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of this line. I mean, did we come in up here? Did we touch this order block? No, we did not. But we have the curvature down. We have a rounded top coming in, Model 1 type looking thing. I'd really enjoy either coming for this 4 hour order block, a bullish one, or coming down, I mean, to this internal demand on the 4 hour and this fib pull, from this low, this impulse move up to the high. And I'd consider, if once you hit that in ETH, and I'll start potentially changing my view. But at the end of the day, guys, ETH looks awful too. ETH looks awful, right? So ETH came up to this 4 hour order block of imbalance up here. We're rejecting. Boom. The daily fib pull, I'm sorry, right here, golden pocket. Looks like we're rejecting. Rounded top, right? Bearish divergence on the daily. I mean, you go back to Bitcoin here and you look at the same thing. I mean, yes, the oscillator looks different. The structure looks different. But can this be the retest to potentially come down for this demand down here somewhere before either a continuation higher, or is this going to be our lower high, come down, lower high, come down? Are we in the bear market? Who knows? If I knew, I wouldn't be here with y'all. But I did say the top was potentially in back in, I don't even know. I want to say like around here, I potentially called it in the December, January. Yeah, I think it was like February, early February. I called it after this SFP. Just things are lining up potentially bearish. Like look at Solana, weekly Sol. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's just get rid of you. We don't need it. All right, this stuff stays the same, guys. We swung, failed this, double top, we broke bearish. bearish curvature on the oscillator is just one ginormous double top. I mean, with $7, not the low. I mean, if we break this, I mean, we're going negative. I don't know about negative, but let's see. I wonder what the measured target would be. I'll even take body candle, not even the wick. 33 cents. Could you imagine that? I mean, no one. I would not have the balls to hold it this long, right? It's a 100% move. Um, because I feel like down here exchanges are closing. Like this, that is bad, but it looks bad, right? Look at this curvature, weekly curvature. This is a rounded top. This stuff plays, right? You see this on the 5 minute, you're shorting it down to here all day long. All day long, you're shorting that. I don't care what anybody says. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. But you gotta take that. You gotta take that. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, like this broke bullish, but it's kind of a weak break. But I'll be looking for longs here too, right? From that order block here all the way down to here. If we get a good flip, I'll take it. As long as the oscillator starts to change its attitude a little bit, I'd have no reason not to. XRP. And I drew this a 2-day. I had an alternative motive, whatever I'm trying to say with this formation here. I'm trying to prove that this shit doesn't work. It doesn't work consistently. Doesn't work consistently. There's other factors. There's better factors than to put money on this. Anybody who tells you otherwise is either, if they're profitable, they're super, super disciplined and they have a lot of time in the game, or they don't. They're not telling you something that they know, or they're just not profitable. It doesn't make sense. I've done it. Lost a lot of money. And then the Cardano also does not look good. I was optimistic down here. If you were to pull your fit from this impulse, we hit our golden pocket. This wick came in, grabbed this demand here. We rejected, work our way back down, but like it's still kind of pointing down. It just is. I don't know why I have that camera there. Let me fix this. I forgot why I did that. Rejecting off the macro POC, right? I mean, I was optimistic that we hit this. Like, oh shit, look at this. Like, this is the target. That's another banger trade, right? If I was looking down here at it, I did get long there and I took the profits, but that's, almost a 150, 139% move. You get a snipe shot, it's a hell of a move, right? 5-day, weekly, like this is just, we're bullish, retest, boom. I'm just not convinced just yet. Not convinced. And we swung failed this high here. We grabbed this 5 days at a weekly order block too. I think it was. I'm just going to pretend it is without zooming in. Okay, and we grabbed it, swung failed it, grabbed this liquidity, boom, we roll. What if I were to do this? Right, yeah, we're getting acceptance back in, like, 25. Just not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all. Let me refresh this. That's better. I've made some changes to my indicators. Where do we? If you're looking, I mean, we're about to lose a daily 800 on Cardano. Where's the daily 8 on the Bitcoin? Let's see if it'll load. Yeah, it's way down here. Right, like if Bitcoin comes down here and Cardano already lost it, where the heck is it going? What about Link? Damilo Tushihai. Let me go to the file. Let me check this trade quick. Pull it back up. Did I not click it? You know, the daily 800's up here. Pretty much rejected off of it, right? Came up, bounce, lower high, daily 800. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Give me this move. Give it to me. Anybody getting on this trade with me? With that signal I gave? It wasn't a hand holding signal, but I was yelling it. Oh no, go back. Yeah, see, it may want to go higher. It may. Got that wick? Yeah, we did. Okay. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Think I'll put another short out, guys, about leverage. Just a quick brisk short on leverage. I also want to put a short out how everyone's fucking full of shit too. One of the popular YouTubers popped up. I clicked on it, and there was a formation drawn, and they're like, "Oh, 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10." I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Show me your P&L that proves it. I just don't believe it. Everyone just keeps saying these numbers, but I don't believe them anymore. These play out 60% of the time. Who backtested it? One was backtested. I don't believe it. Trust no one, guys. Trust no one. Yeah, 786. Yeah, see, ETH looks clean. Maybe I will TP some and see if we get a little higher here. We got news coming up tomorrow, right? We got some Fed stuff going on tomorrow. A pump into a potential dump. I wouldn't hate it. I'll find another entry. I'm just not convinced just yet. I'm not. I'm not convinced. Anybody convinced here? I'm not convinced. Excuse me. Oh boy. It makes sense to bounce here, though. It definitely makes sense to bounce here. Let's see. I mean, we got an order block right here. Maybe we're going to come up for this guy. Reject. I don't know. I'm going to sit on my hands right now because I'm already in a great short, so I'm just going to sit. I'm going to sit off to this side and see what happens. And we'll see what happens. We'll see. It's okay to miss them sometimes. Trend is down. I'd have a hard. I have a hard time. I've been really trying to go with the trend. So this chop here, like this is fine. But like we're up top here, we come back up. I'm looking to short. We come down here. I'm looking along while we're internal of the higher time frames, but we don't have to bounce here, right? It's a bounce some, but we don't. We can form a range. So I'd hate to take all my profits off the table, and we don't come back up for. I mean, I'll get back in, but for the most, I'm sure I would see something to get back in, but I would just hate to take it off. I hate to take it off the table, and it's just a dud. I'm sorry. Who has kids? Who understands? Just a sleepy boy. It's rainy out. It's just gross. Lack of sleep. I've been in this trade. I can't help but wake up a few times a night to check it with a smile. I don't care. I chose this life. I don't mind waking up. Bitcoin, potential stall, ETH, potential stall, Sol. 15-minute break retest. I just don't like this downward curvature, guys. Got me thinking. I sit on my hands. What's up, Jay? What's going on, brother? I miss you, man. We gotta get together in a live chat soon. I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope all is well. Hope Denise is crushing it over there in the cheerleading competitions. I guess I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. That link area looks to confluence with 95 retest. Let's see something quick. 95.5. Let's go to the hourly. Yeah. Daily naked up here. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin gets this move up here if these alts get a little bit bigger move. But still, we got liquidity sitting right here for sure. I don't know. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations to her. Let's do this. No, I don't love it. Hard to do this. I don't love that either. Give me back my other tool. Something like this, right? We got liquidity right here. This sticks better. All this liquidity right here can be ran. Give me 1 second. We're back. Quick peepee Jackson. What's up, NoFab? Your name is Mike. That's good to know. Appreciate you. ETH, what are we looking at? Is it still going? Yeah, they look like they kind of want to go, but I'm just not convinced. You know, like there's times where it's like, yeah, I'm going to play this bounce. I'm going to play this bounce. And there's times where it's like, I'm going to have a hard time getting on board. And this is one of those times. Once again, it's okay. It's tough because I haven't traded actively since like Saturday. I mean, I'm in a trade, but I added here. Yes, I got up here, teed some P, got back in up here somewhere. Like, you know, probably towards like this neckline here of this. Probably towards this bottom line here. So, and then and it was on this guy here. So yeah, Saturday like noon. I haven't, like that's weird for Brian. It's really weird. I haven't felt the need to do anything, right? I'm just hoping my higher time frame analysis plays out. Just let it happen. Let's get rid of you. I mean, you can pull this whole fucking thing if you really wanted to. Yeah, right? I don't hate the way this looks. Like, this is definitely, if I were to pull a range from here to here, what's the 3-day look like? I want less structural points here. 4-day. Okay, that's cleaner for y'all. If I were to pull a range, all right, we go here, we deviate a little above, we get accepted back in. So I mean, shit, you can even do this. Because if you were to do this, right, you pull it down to here. Or actually, let me just do the whole thing. Let me show you how I would do it. You got your range. We deviate here. You pull it down. We deviate here. You pull it down more, right? We deviate. We get accepted right back in. You pull it here. Same thing here. We SFP, my overextended line. You pull it here. We're rotating right back down. I mean, it's just one big freaking range. You can even look at it as like we're like kind of like Sol, right? We're still in this big range from last cycle. Or it could all be one big cycle. Who knows? Not me. Yeah, see, we came up, value area high, rotate right back down. What if I were to do this? Let's see. There's red dot printed on the fucking 4-day though. This can be an absolute missile of a short, right? Let's see if we can find another one on this time frame. I mean, there's a bunch of them, but not like at the zero line like that, right? So we get like a small trigger wave, boom, another small trigger wave, boom, big moves. What about to the upside right here? Okay, got a little one here, boom, downside. And this is a dud, little downside, but a dud. Then this guy, I mean, this money flow is what's really telling me like this oscillator can really bleed. It could really go. Actually, let me see something quick. Come on, I'm looking at curvature now, guys. Right? So we got. Let me draw it for you. Curvature down. I'm looking at this guy. Curvature up. That's this guy. And then we have, even though this is just curving down, right? We still have this curvature on the oscillator. Money flow is crossing right here. Nice little trigger wave. I mean, this can just go. Right? Same thing here. I don't know. Please and thank you. Maybe a short. Let's see. I'd probably take that to be. If I wasn't in a trade right now and I saw this reaction on 786, I would take this short. I would take it. Let me get rid of this big guy. If I was watching, it'd have been like this. I probably would have covered this wick here. I mean, that's a 9-1. This that's just a tip of the iceberg. I mean, let's go to the 5. Yeah, this could just be. You can even target like the 618, 786, then the low. That's a really good trade. Even if you were to, like I said, if you were to do the golden pocket here. Let's see if it plays. Let's go to the 2. I'm going to move it to this side. Right here. Even if you were to do this. A little bit. Oh! Wrong again. Let's see. I'll just call it a stop out. That's fine. See if we take the high. Or swing failed again, double top. 48 seconds. See if we can swing fail on the 5 here. ETH, link. And Sol's got a lot of room to the upside. Not much structurally in its way. Let's see. It's like cold in here. What is going on? Oh. Let's see if we swing it. Oh. I'm confused. I just got 3 subscribers from this video. If you're watching this and you subbed, let me know. I saw NoFab did. Mike, appreciate you. Who else did? The 12, the 15. Yeah, I mean, like this is really overextended though. Not that it matters. Let's get that. Let's be crystal clear on that. It really doesn't matter, right? Because it can look up and then it can just completely dump, or it can look up and then it can just keep going. Let's see if we can find one here. Like overextended here, right? Yeah, we have a little pullback, but at the end of the day, we're still going up. Sam, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, listen, you made money. I wouldn't worry about it. You'll find another entry. Um, we got locations. We have POIs. Link. Yeah, see, Link is taking its time a little bit. I like that. XRP. What's the XRP looking like on the hourly? No, let's go 4. Yeah, a lot of times when we do bleed and these oscillators go sideways like this and play these, these kind of like a flat top or bottom. Like I know we got divergence, right? It is going up, but it's more flat than not, and the price is still going down. That is a good sign of exhaustion and reversal potentially. Link. Guy last night, my kid doesn't sleep. She doesn't fucking sleep. She's 15 months old. She doesn't sleep. Did I tell you she doesn't sleep? She doesn't sleep. And we're in bed. My wife and her in bed. She wants me. So I get in there and she flails. She just fucking goes crazy. And something my grandmother used to do to me, my mother too, was back scratch, but like on the skin, not on the shirt. It's like I rub her back all the time, but today or last night, I put my hand on the back of her shirt and I start scratching her back and she just starts breathing just like nice and calm and just face plants and falls asleep. My wife's like, "What did you just do?" I was like, I just introduced her to the real back scratch. And everyone loves a good back scratch. Prove me wrong. Everyone in here loves a good back scratch. So that's going to be the new nightly routine, I'm sure. She was flailing. I was like, yep. All right. It's my daughter. And my wife can't do it. It's got to be me. I got shit to do. I got money to make. Or money to lose. Who knows? It's like I was going to go live last night in here, and I almost clicked the button. And then all I heard was, da-da, da-da. Okay, never mind. Good thing I didn't start. Yeah, see, we might be swing fouling this guy right here. Not that it means much. Shit. I need to make another cup of coffee? Like, what the hell? Actually, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Hang tight. Let me take my 3 steps into my kitchen here. I did get blood work today, so maybe that's why I'm tired. That's not even a cup of coffee. What the fuck? That's right. We'll do a smaller cup. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Oh. Yeah, it's hard for me to go against these higher time frames. I can't say it enough. I can't tell you the amount of times where I've seen stuff and I still fucking do it. And I don't know where it's going, but I have a good hunch, right? Because we don't know shit. If we knew it, we'd be billionaires, trillionaires. Um, and I get out early and I chase a couple trades, win a couple, lose a couple, don't make much. And it's like if I just let it play and took a breath and sat the fuck down and stopped clicking the buttons, it would play out. So I'm working on it. We're getting there. It's a different beast. It's kind of nice, but I'm a little anxious because it's new. Right? Normally I'm going to swing and I'm also scalping. I'm doing nothing right now. I put it all in, and I can't even reduce my margin any more than I already did. I reduced margin. I re-entered. So we wait. Yeah. Let's go to 30-minute just so we can see. Let's go to the 4. I'll just show you. We have This guy here, there's another order block I was looking at 1 second ago when we were staring at this. I saw, right? Weekly naked point of control, daily naked point of control, 4 hour bullish order block. I gotta fix these. I gotta make these in order. And then we have these wicks here. And shit, you can even pull from here. I may even want to pull from here because this grabs this liquidity. Sometimes I'll do that. We grabbed that. Did we grab it? No, we didn't grab it. I just want it to play out. Like when I see it, I want it now. Just be done. What else are you guys looking at? What do you think? What do you want me to look at? I can only stare at this chart for so long before I lose interest again. I need to go clean something. Rip some Xbox. Who knows? All right, and the reason I'm not convinced we're breaking this yet is because we did swing fail this, right? We grabbed this liquidity here. A lot of liquidity here. We grabbed it, swung failed it, come up, we reject again. I know there's a lot more here, but if you zoom in, right, there's liquidity here too. So if that's why I was saying before, if we took this guy, then I'd be more convinced of staircasing our way up. Kyle's ETH. What is he? Is he short or long? I'm going to assume he's long. Oh, I can pull up the Discord. I'm going to assume it's in the Discord. Let's see. This code signals by Kyle. I don't understand why would he take that though? I'm not saying it's not going to play. I guess, yeah, you got the curvature here, but like we got to break this high. Like this is, if you guys entered here, this is your technical target up here. We hit it, right? Fantastic trade. But there's nothing else saying we're going higher right now. I understand that's how you get a snipe. That's how you get a really, really good trade. But normally there's other things that are adding up. And sometimes there's not, right? Because the oscillator lags for the most part. It does lag, but when you do the top down, sometimes you can get a good gauge on what's to come before it happens. But when we have moves like this, they're lagging. But this is no, I don't want to go that high. A 4-hour Model 1, we got Model 2s, we got swing fail, swing fail, swing fail, swing fail, yada, yada, yada. Higher time frame, bearish oscillator curvature. If you're going to hop in a scalp, it needs to be a scalp. This is your trade, right? So you see this candle here. You're like, screw it. I want to cover this low. I'm going to cover the 886. I'm going to cover the low. Only reason I say that is because the R&R is not great. And for you to target the high here is the technical target, but I'd probably target this wick because let's grab the liquidity. And we took this one. And now we're potentially rolling back to the downside. So it's tough. I mean, I'd probably cover this guy here, make it almost a 3-to-1 with no fees, right? You're on Blowfin, your fees suck. Let's see something quick. No, I don't want to open Argus, but I'll fix that in a second. Let's go. Let's say you saw this one candle close, you liked it, you were going to cover this wick here, and you were going to target this guy here. 106. I think that's Blowfin's. So we're looking here, right? It's a 2.7. Here's the real one. The real RRR. Triple R is real risk to reward. Your real risk to reward, what you thought was a 2.7. You had your Blowfin fees in, it's a 1.7. Use your noodles, right? You make this 0. Let's see if it goes back to the same. Let's see what it does. Yeah, 2.7. Right? I'm not saying we're not going higher. I'm just saying for you to automatically assume that we're going to go higher sometimes is just not the smartest move. Like I said, I'm not saying we're not going higher, but the trade played out the way I would look at it. Take it and run. Nice 1 minute trigger. 2 minute, what's the 5? 5 minute potential oscillator double top. See, we SFP'd this guy, grab this liquidity. I use KSEX. It's a little sketchy, but if you're gonna be trading like 25, 50 grand or more your cash, I would try and figure out a way to get a MEXC. But even that, like I'm not too worried about it right now, especially that the market's doing well. But I would say anything over 50 grand, I would reassess. If you're in the Discord, I pinned my my link in. Let's see. Well, first, are you in Finova or InvestorShare? That's a good question to ask first. But I pinned it in the signals. So if you go to pinned messages, it's the top one. The fees are literally a sixth. Here, where's the? So if no fees, 2.74. Blowfin, 1.76, and this dotted line here is the break-even point, right? So you have to go above this in the trade to break even. So if you are going to move your stop loss to break even, you're an investor. I'll put it there. Give me a second. This is your MEXC requires KYC though. So unless you're somewhere where you can or you figured a way around it, you let me know. Because I'd love to get on MEXC. It's definitely more secure. But a 1.7, and then if you go to KSEX fees, 2.5. It makes a big difference when you're scalping, especially. I'll throw the link in InvestorShare right now. Let me see. Can I forward? I'll put it in my signals in InvestorShare right now. I have no complaints. I wish it had the drag tool. You know, like how sometimes, like on Blowfin, you can, like say you wanted to enter a short here, right? You can enter your short. If you're experienced and you have an idea of where your stop needs to be, you can just put your stop in. You know your R&R is going to be good, and then you can just kind of drag your TP. KSEX doesn't have that. Not a big deal. It's not the end of the world for me. I'll take that versus the high fees. A few months ago. Yeah, you need KYC. You can't use it. Go try KSEX. Try it. Use my link. It's fun. I like it. The fees are nice. You'd be very surprised how much these fees will eat into your pro. I hopped on Blowfin the other day and I was trying to. I had like I had like $50 left over that I never took out, and the scalps that I would make on KSEX, they were negligible on Blowfin. It just wasn't worth it. Like screw the fees. I shouldn't say negligible, but there was a difference. There was a difference. And I'd rather put the money in my pocket. Personally, my coffee's done. Ooh. Guys, I got myself a new setup for early season. Little Stratic 5K, Avid Inshore, up to 1.25 ounces. Ooh. That's what we're here for. That's just the line of the roller. I'm only using 150. Yeah, try KSEX, man, because the fees are going to be better. You'll notice them. You will notice them. I mean, you see it right here. Like it's a whole extra point basically, right? You're going from a 1.5 to a 2.5. Those over time, that compounding effect is huge. If you don't calculate the fees, you're never going to understand why you're not growing it like you should. You're taking trades that the R&R doesn't make sense. When you have lower fees, you can take different trades, right? If your average risk to reward and your win rate allow it, and you see a 1 to 2, well, let's just do it this way. Let's see. Long tool. Let's just assume you snipe it. Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go to this wick here, and let's find 1 to 2. Let's go over here. All right, 1 to 2. I don't understand. Can I not get the 2? Whatever. We'll exaggerate a bit. We're just going to copy that. Yeah, K6 fees, you're less than a 1 to 2. Obviously, right? There's fees. Yeah, it's almost a 1 to 1 even. So if you don't have if your win rate's not over 50%, you're not making any money. You're breaking even, right? And that's if your risk management is on par. If your risk management's all over the place, then you're really not going to make any money, and you're never going to understand why. They don't talk about this enough. I mean, we do talk about it in Invest Share and Fanova. We're gonna be in Invest Share more, so just hang tight. But we are going to be over there more. Um, I miss Invest Share. I miss being there full time. There's something about it. Invest Share equals Mo better. Any OG will agree. Any OG will agree. Not too many of them around anymore, right? A lot of them have moved on. Um, whether it's in their trading career, maybe they are only still trading part time, but they got what they need out of it, or a lot of them have left because the dynamic has changed. We want to bring back that old school investor share vibes. We're working on it. Once that comes back, everyone's going to be happier. It was great. Who's in here? Jay. I mean, Jay's old school. Jay knows. I don't know who else is watching right now. If you're an OG, man, throw it up in the chat. Give me an OG in the chat. Let me see. It's there. There was a big difference from OG Investor Share to Fanova. It was a family. I knew we would have. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you remember like the live calls we used to have? We wouldn't even talk about trading, right? We'd be in trades, we'd talk about them a little bit, throw some ideas, call each other idiots, and this is why you should have or shouldn't have, or maybe you missed this, yada yada yada. I knew what their fucking wives did for a living. I knew what their kids' names were. I knew their schedules, and vice versa. Not everyone wants that. I understand. Not everyone wants that. This is a place of business, but it was pretty cool to have. Right? You get more comfortable with people. You're more likely to open up and be honest with someone you know, and I'm going to say trust, right? Versus some asshole who's pretending he makes 50,000 X on a fucking trade and he's using it 50 cents and not profitable, and all you're seeing is gains, no losses, and you're not even talking about it all. And now you feel like you're behind, you got to catch up, and now you're losing more. And you want that homey feel. I wanted that homey feel, and that's why I'm here. What's up, Toe? What the hell is going on? Um, guys, I have 1,000 views. 1,000 views, over 100 hours, 76 subs. Not too shabby. Yeah, I think I am going to put out a short today on leverage. Just a quick tidbit. I did something, and then I tried to edit it, and it came out like shit. So I just threw it out and said, "Fuck this." Okay, yeah. Yep, understood. Fair enough. I'm assuming that was your Discord name. I don't remember, but it's been a while. And then I took a step away. I left the Discord after the merge for like probably 6 months. It was probably the best thing I did. Right, I had to find myself. I had to have that conversation, a few inches away from the mirror, and figure that either shit or get off the pot type of thing. It was the best thing I ever did. But we're all growing together. We're all learning together, Kyle included. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. If you're wearing pants, you shorted the BTC high. This guy or this guy? Had to be this guy. Link. Guys, I need a new fucking mouse. This whole doesn't work. My fucking delete button's on the side here. Let's see. One of those two buttons there, it doesn't work. The kid Gronk spiked it. This one. Nice. Let's hope it stays. It looks like it's going to roll, but the fuck do I know? I know everything after it plays out. Genius. Let's go fishing. Fuck. This rod feels so good. I got to put a fish on it. I've gotten it, and it's been shitty weather. Not cool. Not fucking cool. Who wants to fish? Anybody want to fish? I want to fish. I got on a good fish already this year. It was a lot of fun. Let me get rid of this shit here. Cut this off so I can spin it and y'all don't hear what I'm doing. I literally do this. Oh, wait, Matt, easy. All right. Mason Dean. Shut the fuck up. I love my Mac name. I love it. It's simple and it's very familiar. I haven't used anything else since fucking high school back in 2010. So it's been a while. Oh yeah. I literally said to the fish when we don't catch. Me and my buddies in the boat, like, all right, get me a fucking another beer. I said I wasn't gonna drink tonight. We haven't caught one, and then ska every time, like a charm. And then you have another beer because you caught a fish. And then before you know it, you're driving home from the ramp a little buzzed. Couple two tree. Yeah, I'll show you the last fish I caught the other day while we're doing a whole lot of nothing. I don't know if it's gonna show. Oh yeah, it's showing. There's the kid. Go here. Look at that smile. Huh? Look how happy I am. No, don't go away. Give the people what they want. They want fucking fish. Yeah, it did. Investor share was different. What's up, it was different. It was. I mean, especially if you were like one of the first like 150 to 200 paid people, right? Either if it wasn't for you, you left, and if it was, you stuck around, and like, it was just everyone was tight. Even the people who just lurked, we knew who the lurkers were, right? You still came around a little bit. We knew you were in the shadows. I don't know who the fuck's in the shadows anymore, which is doesn't matter. But all those little things add up to make investor share what investor share was. Hopefully, we can get back to it. And I think myself included, but like me, Kyle, Lucas, our trading has come such a long way. Our knowledge has come such a long way. I'm not big into the DeFi space and crypto as a whole, but like looking at these candlesticks, I've come a long way and I've failed a lot. I can't tell you guys how to make money, but I can sure as shit tell you how not to make money. I've nailed that down pretty good. Yeah, thesis was a big part. I mean, me and him were really close, man. I haven't talked to him since he left. I didn't talk to him for a while before that. He, nah, I'm not getting into it. I wish him nothing but the best. I really do. But he definitely was. He was one of the OGs, right? He's the reason I'm here. I found him in Frankie Candle's Discord, and he was doing what he does best and flexing his 100%ers, but not explaining what he was actually doing. There's a lot that went into that, I think. Um, but at the end of the day, you still got to make the community better, right? And not just a homie feel, but especially if you're going to be a coach or you're going to be someone, even like an OG who gives their opinion, you have to be careful with what you say because new people will take it for face value and they're going to lose a lot of money, right? You can't pretend. Especially if you're a coach giving signals, you can't pretend. There's sustainability and there's not sustainability. And I mean, I believe what I'm teaching is sustainable. Whether your personality allows it or not is a different story, right? I can tell you everything you need to know. I can learn everything I need to know. It doesn't mean I'm going to be profitable, right? Because it's still a personality thing, right? This game is 90% mental. That's a fact. Um, but Thesis definitely um, held the group together. I mean, he was the most active person that anybody can have, right? He was all up in the chat. So losing him definitely hurt. But I don't know if it was necessarily a big downside for the learning aspect of things. But then again, we all learn differently. We all act differently and trade differently. You got to find your niche. And bottom line, if you got to ask, you can't know, Mason. Right? Got to ask, can't know. Either you know or you don't know. And I like not knowing, but I can make assumptions. What are we doing here? Is this going to move up or is this going to continue to fall? See, that looks like it wants to roll. Yeah, we're going to roll, baby. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. I looked up thesis the other day. I think it was last night, like yesterday, like 4 or 5 o'clock. I was trying to see where if he's on YouTube or anything. I don't think he is. I figured he would have been. I know he's got a community now. I don't know how that's doing, but um, or I think he has a community. I know he did have a community. Are you in that? I'm gonna assume not actually, if you don't know anything. Yeah, that's what I mean. He has like the vaping or whatever it is, but not like trading. No, like I said, I wish him nothing but the best. I know we had a lot of stuff going on too with mom and everything. Oh, that's not the one I was looking at. Let me see. Let me pull that one up. Let's open up a new web browser. No, this is the one No, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I know of. I didn't realize it was official. Yeah, that's what I know of. We carry on, right? Push forward. It is what it is. I just know it was definitely warranted, whether it was put that way or not, because Kyle would not do that otherwise. Kyle's too much. Um, Kyle's too nice sometimes, right? Kyle gives a long leash, if any leash at all. He doesn't want confrontation. He just wants everyone to get along. He's fucking Canadian, you know. He's fucking Canadians. They're always sick and they're fucking too nice. Free healthcare. Fucking made them all soft. I'm just kidding. Goddamn snow Mexicans. Uh, where's my snow Mexican? Where's Bully? Where's Bully Berry? I need my snow Mexican. Yeah, it's playing out nice, guys. We're looking good. We're looking good. This is the roll zone, right? This is too tight for me to accept. And we got to break this high, which I don't think we're going to. I'm going to stand. That's all right. I got love for the Canadians, man. I do. But here in America, we bust balls. If I don't bust your balls, I don't love you. No, I couldn't even fucking tell you. I don't think the Canadian people would be happy either way. It sounded like it was like pick the worst or the better of two evils. That's the way it kind of sounded when people were talking about it. But it did sound like whoever was in office was not the answer. Yeah, it's all rolling. Good. Nice. Yeah, see, this is why you got to take your profits, guys. We don't have to go any higher, right? This particular bounce, yeah, it calls for it, but to aim up here, are you being greedy? Take this wick. And you may not even get that, but yeah, I mean, America's is just, I mean, it's all corrupt. I'm going to assume it's all corrupt, right? And I mean, politics are sketchy. Politics are just, they suck. Sad. That sucks. That's what it is. It is what it is. Keep rolling. Hey, no retracting messages. Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, I mean, politics are tough. Politics are tough. Politics and religion. Can't talk about them. Can't talk about them. Better cut the shit. That's empty. That's empty. Guys, you want to see what my wife bought me? This is a fucking stud. Check it out. Capri Suns. Come on. Come on. Everyone needs a good juice box. Oh, I just broke the straw. What a rookie mistake. Yeah. If you're not drinking half your Capri Sun in the first sip, what are you even doing? Are you French Canadian? Like Wagner? I can't understand him half the time. It's amazing. I love it. Been talking to the guy for 2 years and I still can't understand him. Oh yeah, let's go fishing, guys. Let's just. Oh, you can't even. It's like blocking it out. Yeah, maybe next year be on the boat doing these live streams, just fishing, doing some TA. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it's smart. It's a so these are this is a tough scalp area. I mean, if anything, I'd want to come higher. Like this SF. This was your play here, right? This SFP. Yeah, so you get the break here, and then you got fucking wrecked. There's no entry for the long. No, there's no entry for the long down there. You would have just had to take the SFP for face value and just enter on it, which you probably could have, right? Because you have the divergence. Um, you have the curvature. You get the SFP. You just send it. Something like this. But it's something you got to back test, right? You got to make sure that your win rate's good enough. And I personally would probably target this wick here and be happy and be out with at least 50%. At least 50%. I mean, it's a 4.5 to 1. Call it 4 to 1. You're targeting up here. I mean, yeah, it's almost double. Yeah, it's a 7 to 1 just about, but I don't know. Yeah, I hear you on that. That happens all the time for me. I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hop in a trade, and it's like, oh shit. Let me type my password in, yada yada yada. And my computer, the way my apartment's like electrically rigged up is absolutely ridiculous. It's like my kitchen, my office, and the AC unit outside, and the heat is all on a breaker, all on one breaker. And my AC's been shit in the bed, so you gotta just keep flipping the breaker, and every now and again you got to burst of cold air. But when I do that, my computer gets shut down, and my wife doesn't care because she's the one who's not dealing with it. So she'll just fucking hit the breaker, and I'll wake up in the morning and I'm like, you need to stop doing that. If you fry my computer, I'm gonna cry. see something quick. Let's play. Look at the market cap difference between ETH and Bitcoin. Holy cow. I didn't realize it was that spread out. I never pay attention to this stuff. Excuse me. Dogetron, Avalanche, Stellar. Shib. Pepe's still up here. Fucking PP coin. Come on. What the fuck? Kronos is still up here. It's pouring outside. Trump. Let's do this. Let's see. I mean, if you're looking again to something like this, what would this bump bounce be if we got down to like here? 100%. What's the hourly looking like? That's just hysterical. I hate it here. VeChain. VeChain was the first crypto I ever bought. Made a couple bucks on it. I had really high hopes for it. It sounded great. Their mission makes a lot of sense. Jupe. I know people are huge fans of Soul Chain. Jupe. If everything does well, I'd consider looking more at Jupe. But I don't know if there's how much more upside there's going to be. PayPal. This is how I transfer all my money. How is Gala still in the top 100? Let's take a peek at this garbage. Just freaking ridiculous. 1.5 cents. Thank God I fucking sold. We do need. We need karma. We do. Can I search? I've literally never scrolled on this. I know it's here, but I've never done it. Hold on, let me just check. Okay, good. I mean, it's going to be a small cap for sure. What's karma under? What about this, right? Market cap's $33. Roll that dice. Market cap's 120 shekels. Gay Pepe. This stuff is so funny. So stupid. Why don't we make a fucking meme coin? And we'll call it It's Not Over. The bull run is not over. How do I search? What does this mean? No. Let's just try this. Let's see if I can do this. Tell you what Karma needs to do. It needs to get off the BNB chain. That's what it needs to do. That would help. No, it is. I've looked at it. Oh, it's not this. I'm not. I'm looking on TradingView. It's. I've freaking had it here once. I forget what it was. What? I know it was here. I just don't remember what it was. But it was. It was. It wasn't just like Karma. It was. I feel like Wagner should know. Well, I'll tell you what. So much I give a shit. I mean, it's holding up pretty well. I think. I think it's holding up pretty well. It needs exposure. It's a great idea. It's a great maybe. Let's see. Nope. I know it was here. I've seen it. Wife's home. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's all right. Fuck it. As long as we keep dumping, I don't give a shit. Karma has work to do on the offs. If this is the top, right, it has a lot of work of getting exposure. Um, if it's ever going to be something, but I mean, the tokenomics of it just make a lot of sense. Let's see. Can I do this? Are you guys seeing Karma? You should be seeing Karma. Yeah, this it just needs to change. Yeah, the problem is like when you want it to go fast, it costs a lot of money, right? It costs a lot of money to start throwing your stuff all over the place. So unless you're like a shit meme coin that takes off, then they'll just put you anywhere and everywhere. Hi. All right, wife and kid are home. It's time to wrap it up. It's time to wrap it up. Actually, where's the Give me a 12-hour. I feel look at all these sells to buys, man. These are just people are scared, right? It's tough. It's tough. It just needs to withstand the bear market, and they need to figure some stuff out. They need to figure out how to push it out. Social media, YouTubers, get it on CoinMarketCap, get it on maybe the Solana network if it's not a complete scam. Who the hell knows? Um, and then it just needs to be pushed out. Get it on, I don't know. Get it on Coinbase. Get it on all these exchanges, MEXC, all of it. That's where it needs to be. But anywho, everyone, I appreciate you coming. Appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. I'm gonna watch this. I'm still short. I'm not touching it. I have faith. And we'll catch you guys. Maybe I'll hop on later. Maybe I'll be in the live in the Discord. So